What's good, everyone? Nigel here, Black Aesthetics Apparel, and we're back with another video. And today, shoulder day, strictly shoulder day. No other exercise was done today, just shoulders. We focus mainly on shoulders. So I started off by wanting to give you guys a quick look at my indoor gym, my setup in my little tiny box room that's never been refurbished in my house. So it's perfect for a gym, perfect for the stuff I have in there. I'm not too concerned about anything getting damaged or scratched or paint being damaged in the room. And you can see that's my setup. I've got a bench in there, I've got a sissy squat over there, one of the best bit of equipment I've bought in a long time. Got a few dumbbells, I've got weights all over the place. It's pretty cramped in there. As you can see, those are gazebo weights, the best thing I've bought in a long time as well. Those gazebo weights, you would see me using it throughout this session. And as you can see, I started off here, right, warming up on it, shoulders, using this gazebo weight. And this weighs just over 20 kilos, and it's perfect, absolutely perfect for a lot of different exercises, this being one of them. So yeah, I paid £15 for this 20 kilo bit of weight, and you can see it's very adaptable. You can use it for shrugs, bicep curls, shoulder press, you name it, you could use it. It's very, very adaptable, so much more adaptable than buying, or if I had bought myself a barbell, which I've got no doubt I would have paid more than over the odds for. If you look at the prices of barbells now, there's no way I would have paid £15 for a 20 kg barbell. So yeah, I got myself two of these, £30, absolute bargain, steal. I think they retail for around £55 on eBay. So if you want to get yourself a few of them, go and probably I'd recommend you getting yourself some. You could find them secondhand, even better. I got mines on Facebook Marketing. But enough of that. That's my recommendation for you. If you want to save some money, get yourself some of these gazebo weights. So shoulder days today was a really good session, and you can see so far this is how I started off. These front lateral raises with these gazebo weights. It's almost like the gazebo weights are made for the front lateral raises, you know. Perfect for it. So I started off with that. I believe I did 4 to 5 sets, and then I moved on to flies. And you can see again, I'm using gazebo weights here again. These weigh 13 kilos, and again they're perfect for doing flies. Got a handle on them. They work well. The weights is not too heavy. It's perfect for doing flies, and I supersetted that with front rows, again using this 20 kg gazebo weight. Again, I can't emphasize how how good these are for training. You know, they turned out to be my favorite kit, or my favorite bit of training kit so far, better than the actual kit that we use for training. It feels better than dumbbells to me, you know. Anyway, I stopped ranting on about these. If you want to go out and get them, go out and get them. You got to adapt and overcome. I said there's no way I wanted to pay the sort of prices that people are now charging for 20 kg and 10 kg dumbbells and barbells. It's extortionate. Give it another few months when the gyms reopen. These things would be next to nothing again. People be giving them away. So yeah, I'm not prepared to pay that kind of money for what people are charging for these things. Any case, as you can see, flies continue. I believe I did 4 to 5 sets of these. The session in itself took me about an hour and 10 minutes, so I just got on with it. The rest period was pretty much short, really short throughout. I superset where I can. Obviously the weights are not the heaviest, as perfect as they are, they're not the heaviest, so what you find is my rep range has gone through the roof. So, it's I don't think I'm averaging anything under 12 reps per set. Here I moved on to barbell presses. I think I had something like it's about 80 kilos on the bar, I believe. And yeah, it's your conventional barbell presses. As you can see here, I'm trying not to use my knees to push the weights up. One thing you'd find with people at the gym doing these presses that they try to compensate by using their knees to push the weights up. And that's usually a sign that the weight's too heavy. So you obviously try and compensate by pushing with your knees when you're trying to train your shoulders, which is it's not ideal. Refuel here with Viral Nutrition. You can see here one of my favorite supplements to use in one of my favorite supplement companies. Yeah. So as you can see here, still shoulder pressing, and by now I was getting a sweat on. You can probably see, and yeah, I believe I did about 4 to 5 sets on these. I started off with front presses, and as you may see in the next video, I believe I went on to behind the neck or rear presses, if you want to call that. So I mixed it up today. Like I said, it was predominantly a shoulder session today. I did no other body part with just shoulders. It's what I tend to do on shoulder days. I find there's so many variations you can do for shoulders. One of those body parts that you can find so many different exercises that you can do for it. I love training shoulders. One of my favorite body parts to train. So yeah, I enjoyed this session today. Again, be careful with the rear presses. If you're not warmed up properly, I always do these after I've done a few sets. After I've warmed up properly. You could easily injure yourself. Again, if you're trying to go too heavy, you don't need to go too heavy with these. Because you could easily injure yourself. And as you can see here, my form's not great. Exactly what I was talking about on the first video. Slightly pushing with my knees, which is what I intended not to do. Then the weights started getting too heavy for me within the last few sets or reps, where I started compensating and cheating a bit by using my knees to push the weights up. But you can see here, I went into shoulder presses, and because I didn't have a back support, I don't have a bench. I don't have a bench at home with a back support. I've had to almost free weight it or freestyle with my back, and these are only 30 kgs, which should be fairly light for me in normal circumstances. But because I don't have a bench with back support, you see, I was all over the place. In the end, I think I managed 5 to 6 reps and had to give up and go lighter. Obviously, I don't want to injure myself by being silly, so I dropped the weight and went down to these. So yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't pretty. As you can see here, it was hard work. From the faces I'm making, you could tell it was hard work. But like I said, it was a really enjoyable sesh today. I'm floating around 100 kilos at the minute, which is really heavy for me. My plan is to drop down to around 95 kilos in the next few weeks. That's a target I've given myself. So yeah, I've set myself that target, and I'm most definitely going to do that. I'm not comfortable at this sort of weight. So yeah, I'd prefer to get myself down to around what I call my fighting weight, which is about 95 kilos. And yeah, the shoulder presses continue. Nothing, nothing fancy here. It's a conventional shoulder press without a bench that allows me to have a back support. So I can't go as heavy as I normally would. Not that I have the weights at home to go that heavy anyway. But yeah, and I finished off the session with pull-ups, as I tend to do on shoulder days. The form again wasn't the greatest. I think I'm cheating here a bit. I wasn't going all the way down. But yeah, I think I was so fatigued by the end that this is all I had left. And yeah, that was pretty much it. A really good sesh. And that's my current condition. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next video. For now, take care. Peace.